We're days away from the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Nah, not at all.
That's it? No.
No, that's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, man, they bugging. I ain't worried about this. No way.
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Yeah,
Coach,
sure,
what you
Coach.
need? What up, Coach?
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet. All right? So breathe. Take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach.
I got you.
Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Yeah.
Coach got me ready to go out there and hit something. Yo, let's go out there and play some football out here. Let's go. Coach really, he got me ready. Where my helmet at?
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Oregon Ducks.
Kyler Murray's out. Kyler Murray's on the other side. Kyler, where you at? Coming for you, Kyler.
One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10 for the
Hey, you're
Sooners.
not Kyler.
Now Fulton. Throw left side on target to Kane, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On first down.
Good
Goal.
defense.
And he went nowhere.
Good time,
He'll
Brandon.
lose yardage back to the 29. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s,
no
and then added
helmet.
titles in 85 and in the year 2000, but they haven't won it since. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that,
watch
you're
that
able to do so
number
many
one.
things
I
anyway.
appreciate that.
You can come back and
Let
run
him probably
essentially the same play again.
Oh, I saw it. I told you to watch him.
It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's
They use
picked
it.
off. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
too many ones in this play. First quarter,
Coach, you gonna let me take a shot?
First interception thrown.
Yo, Coach, let me take a shot early.
He's 1-0 as a collegiate starter, but now that pressure, it ratchets up quite a bit. The Ducks have it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
It's sagging off pretty hard. Switch lanes. It's sagging off. Yeah, they're sagging off.
He'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Hauled in by Anderson, left side.
Let's go.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route.
This ain't Green Bay. I'm still in college.
When you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
I like your name. But yeah, this is still Oregon. I ain't in NFL yet.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Good cut. Spin move. 1st down.
And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Are the Packers?
And it is true. You can draft the fastest,
I highly
you can
like
draft the most
by
athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Okay, 3rd down.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, what the hell?
It's coming, and down he goes.
Okay, so, I forgot there's a button
to bring
mobile
quarterbacks. You get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh?
I think he was hoping for a little bit more by the Raiders.
Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
I think got drafted by the Raiders.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, enough of that. I played offense, and they ain't playing college, so I don't care. Good stop, team. Get back out here.
The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 2nd and 11. Quick slant caught by Streets. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. We saw these two work pretty well together in the semifinal in Dallas, and now the first catch here for Isaiah Streets in the national championship game. And look, these two, they know each other. They've been friends, even though they may not have been playing together out on the field in live action on Saturdays. But they do have a lot of practice reps together. They spent a ton of time this last week after practice trying to get that chemistry better. And what Isaiah Streets told him, hey, just get it in my catch radius. I'll do the rest. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. There we go. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10.
Ooh, look at all that green. And I ain't even talking about us.
And to give this time to the tailback.
The block. Keller is gone. Wait, no, he's not. No, he's not. Yes, he is.
Left side, it's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And on that long run, maybe the defense napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point safely through, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
Bergstrom.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to get 4 touchdowns for Emily. Oh, and Oklahoma went down and scored.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and spend some time after. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, my God.
Picked off inside the 10.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like...
Shut up. I know what I did. And they went down and scored. I apologize, everyone.
The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Keller, stay in and blocks me.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, wide open is Streets. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him pressure from his right. He goes down hard, flat on his back. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
God.
Tried to dial up the long
possession
way
catch
out
that
there,
too.
but it'll
You
be
ain't got no
third
hands.
down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I do bad pass.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
52 is the mic right here. Run it.
Back to the mic.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Coach, I'm struggling out here.
Back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Fulton to throw, and he'll find the open man on the right side. It's Kane.
Get me up out of here before I fuck up. Yo, I realized I missed the cutscene. I should have stayed.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. So, CD, you look at our quarterback. He's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. I'm not going to go the grad transfer route. It's time for me to move on. If you're an NFL scout, do you see enough in him to think he's got a future in this league with this little experience that we've seen?
Every scouting instinct tells me to tell him to go the graduate transfer route. But you know how it is nowadays. And look, he's played awfully well against 2 top 5 defenses. Someone's going to take a shot and give this guy a look.
Well, several teams need a quarterback. You think about the Cardinals, they're going to be picking number 1. But Giants figure to be in the market, Broncos, Bengals, possibly the Raiders. So there's going to be some teams looking.
And don't forget, backups are at a premium in this league. And this guy could be a developmental player. Draft him, let him work in your organization for a while, get in the playbook. Sit for a while because down the road, he could turn out to be a gem.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe.
Yo, even Isaiah can't hold on to the ball.
Third down throw incomplete as well. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Let's go.
It was like I ain't gonna get that. I ain't gonna get that 4 touchdown game you wanted.
The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But
the ball comes out.
What the hell?
And this is picked up by the defense.
What the hell?
When I see a play like that,
the offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
A bunch of videos so far, and I ain't never seen that.
We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He will find the open man at Streets. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. Now that's a play that Isaiah Streets made time after time this fall on Saturday afternoon, and you got to think as this championship game continues to unfold, they have to find some way to slow him down. Double team, just anything to disrupt him, because he has a knack for getting open and making big plays. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Streets. It's caught at the 10.
Get your toes down,
Give him a
Isaiah.
gain of 37. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there now. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard.
I'm going to trust that y'all stop them. They did. And they missed a field goal. Let's go.
The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. And this certainly a nerve-wracking time for both of these fan bases. Heck, my palms are sweating here in the booth, and I've got no dog in the fight. Can't imagine what it's like for an inexperienced quarterback.
Well, bottom line is, this drive starts with a coaching staff telling this young man to breathe. And I know that seems simple, but find a way to relax, let your talents come out, because this is what we're going to find out just how good he is, the biggest drive of his career.
2nd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Carlson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Over the middle, it's Isaiah Streets. And he'll go down at the 28. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. All the prognosticators have a first. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
The defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
The second time I tried to slide, it dove on me.
And this is where you need the quarterback to...
And they went down and scored.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession.
Twice.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Man, give me a second longer.
Escape, and he goes
give me
down.
1 second.
they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here I come again. Check 52 to Mike. Check 52 to Mike. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written, but what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
In the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for them here.
The offense for Oklahoma back out there on the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Anderson is god-awful. He can't make a catch.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard. A little over 40 seconds to go. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percent.
Whoa, you recovered it? No, we didn't recover it. Playing my emotions.
Well, it's going to feel like a long flight up the coast for the Oregon Ducks. Their dreams of a national title ending here tonight on the turf of Levi Stadium
like that
as they fall in this national championship game.
Damn it, I know. I got hosed.
The Oklahoma Sooners.
Hey.
Hey.
A difficult loss to, in my opinion, too short career. Tell me, how you holding up?
Yeah, I lost.
I don't really know what you want to say here. I guess I had this one shot. I let myself and my teammates down.
Just gotta... Listen, there's some good talk out there, all right? Keep your head up. Nail it at the combine, and then this won't be your last game, okay?
You're right.
All right, get out of here.
Thanks, Tail.
You got it.